Today's episode is brought to you by Friendship, because these guys are best friends, and thanks to friends, I now have these in my possession. That's right, we've got Vacation Bebop and Vacation Rocksteady. You could have just said Vacation Bebop and Rocksteady, but hey, these guys, I love them. This is maybe the best looking set out of all of them so far. I'm usually not for variants, but this I am for. Now, box speed up, me, don't care. But don't ask this friend to send it to you. Just kidding. Bottom of the box, we've got some information. The most important information is who's involved. That's right. All of these folks, and Jason Yang, who also did our Space Donatello and Samurai Michelangelo designs and concepts and all that stuff, has designed the box front of these things. Look, side of the box, you got a running shot of this guy, and you got a running shot of this guy. Look at him, look at down the glasses. Oh, that's kind of one of the most fun things about having glasses is that. Stupid. Back of the box, look at these things. They're so vibrant and colorful, and I think this might be why, that was a hair. I think this might be why I like them so much, because they are very much captivating in the color realm. And then you got these things coming along. Check that out. So we got this Slash Boy, which is right here. Everybody's seen that. And then if you saw some footage from SDCC, that's San Diego Comic-Con, they had put these guys out on display so that you can take your old 4-pack, replace 2 of them, and have one early episode versus later episode. You know what? Chill out, people. I think the 4 originals set here, back there, I think that's good enough. Let's open this, because I'm excited. You must be excited, because these things are still kind of new, okay? And because they're kind of new, you might actually be watching this video. Inside the box, you got this very milky photo that's been squished to fit of the Technodrome. Oh, look, it's pre-cut. Boxes, I don't care, even though I like Jason Yang's art. This looks so good. I'm so excited. And I've not been excited for a variant of these two, and the original sets that came out of them in their standard stuff, I still don't really care for. Even though that's like really the first time we got a good Bebop and Rocksteady. Said I'm not usually for variants earlier, and that's clearly a lie, because I like the business suit Casey Jones. I got these punk turtles. I like variants. This might be one of the best sets that I have yet. I'm so impressed with these, and you know, I was so excited when these arrived today. Nice little surprise that I forgot that I was going to watch the episode of these guys' vacation thing.
Ooh, can we go in one of those glass bottom boats, boss? Huh? Can we? Can we? Yeah. And I want to feed some alligators.
Doesn't matter, because this is what we're here for. We're not here for the episodes. So let's start looking at accessories. We've got this beautiful camera, and this is something that like NECA really crushes it when it comes to these wild accessory things, and they are in their prime, I think, with all of this stuff. I mean, the sculpting and designs and everything, they're just really hitting the mark. This is very pliable. I would just be careful of these edges, obviously. If they come out, you could eventually probably glue them back in. You got this visor looking real nice. Got the line work that really amps these things up, right? You gotta have line work for your cartoon stuff. You got this hat here, which looks like
cab driver
hat, and I'm sure it's exactly what it is, and it's because of something in the episode, but guess what? I don't remember, it doesn't matter. We've got a punchy fist here, which is nice. You rarely seem to get punchy fists. And it's got a little hole there, so it looks like you could hold something. Like, is he meant to hold this? Does he do that? Because that seems right. That doesn't make any sense, but it goes in there. We gotta have some turtle fists to do punching. Come on, what's going on with that? You got a left and right of this kind of semi-gripping hand. Well, it's not semi, it just is a gripping hand. And that'll be good probably for the camera. On by default, he's got these nice relaxed hands, and I can tell you right now that the touch, the feel of cotton, no, of this plastic is much nicer than their older stuff. And look at the details of these freaking knuckles, man. This is great, but it feels really, really good. Like the touch is very different. The sculpting is very different from the original set of these guys. This is very exciting. Moving on, we've got another camera, this time with a big old flash and bulb. So this is, look at that. I like that they actually took the time to include all of these alternate items and add the sculpts and the colors. Like, this is so beautiful. I love it. Then you got this water canteen, I'm guessing. And this, I mean, if you're gonna go on vacation, you're gonna go to the beach or something, you gotta have your cooler, your water jug, whatever this thing is. Now, it doesn't the handle doesn't move, but that's fine. It's beautiful. It's an extra accessory. This is the kind of stuff that, like, you get world building items with NECA. So when you get the sewer layer or Donnie's lab or something, you have all these crazy accessories to fill everything up. I showed this for a second, but this is the little twirly thing for the hat over here on Bebop. So obviously the most delicate thing in this entire set. So that only having one is a little scary because, like, the android Krang body, you got 2 of his antenna. It would be nice to have 2 of these because if this guy ever falls off the shelf or something, that thing is gone. And by gone, I mean broke. Now, Bebop also comes with some punching fists. The left side looking real nice, and the right side also with the hole in there. So I assume these are basically the same mold for these guys. Yeah, these are identical molds, so no big deal. Whoever wants to hold whatever, they can do it. I'm really upset. Why? I didn't lose something, right? Looking at the box, look. Little flag that goes in his hand. They went so far, made the fists, made the hole for that thing, and then somebody was like, no, that's too many accessories. Cost-wise, we can't afford to do that. Stupid.
We'll just head down, carry on, 'cause what else can we do but get through? And we'll sing hallelujah, but what is that to you right now? When we're together again, together again, when we're together again.
Now we can continue the review. We got this little rhino dragonfly thing.
It's the mutagen, all right.
Same gripping hands as Rocksteady, so same molds, same repaint. I'm so pumped. And then you get this side satchel, this man purse, this messenger bag, whatever you want to call it. What's in here? I don't know. Did we see that in the animation? I didn't watch that episode. We've already established that. This could just be where you keep your laptop. Probably not in the 80s. Now, let's get on to the main event. These stunning looking figures, the paint job, the concepting, everything. Oh my God. All right, let's look at this rhinoceros boy. Some would call him Rocksteady. Look, he's got his eyes in there. He's got these, which are heavily glued in, okay? So not on the back, but on the sides, they're glued in. And right on the nose, they're glued in. So I assume if somebody wants to get real crazy, they could try to remove these things, but that would be pretty crazy. His eyes are painted. You can see him looking over the glasses there. This is this is such a good sculpt. I am so happy with this, and we need the normal versions of these guys to get the reworked sculpts and designs like these guys have. Look inside the mouth there, nice details. This is really good. Now the mouth does open pretty far. You just gotta really put some work into it. So it can go a little too far, but that's nice to know, at least for side angles, that you can get the range. And if you're a Ninja Turtle fan, I'm sure you are because you're here, you're watching, then be sure to head over to my Ko-fi store and get some stuff to complete your NECA Turtle van, your NECA street scenes, build an April apartment, whatever. I got lots of stuff. Head on over. Did I already said that? And his lay, which is pretty nice. I mean, this is like a, how do you do this in 3 dimensions from the animation? But this looks really, it's coming across really well. This is a nice touch. But even his collar and everything is still finished on the inside. This is beautiful. I'm sure like a pretty good range of motion, all things considered. And then the arms are pretty standard. Everything feels really good. Doesn't feel loose. Some things are still a little tight like normal. But this is all soft in here and squishy. See, like even this for his belly sticking through, that's kind of weird. but that is also going to allow probably the best range that this guy has ever had. So crunch to the point where it looks a little goofy, and leaning back is pretty decent, and then the legs splits, double jointed knees, which are nice, and then standard ankles. This is looking really, really good. I cannot get over the color combination. It's just so vibrant and beautiful. All right, Mr. Bebop. These colors pop so much, I'm sure that you're gonna enjoy it. You have to, because I'm enjoying it here with my human eyes on this thing and in the monitor. This is so good. Now this, if you throw back to the original cartoon, these colors chosen are very complementary and make it look so nice. Details with this guy. So that the hat is permanent, the glasses are permanent. He's got some articulation there in the mouth. Obviously, if you take this little twirly thing and stick it into his hat, be very, very careful, because you could probably break this thing just trying to get it in. Definitely don't push from the shaft anywhere. Just hit. You're gonna want to pinch this thing from the base of it and push it in, because otherwise you're probably gonna break it. So be very careful with that thing, and then removing it later on, be very careful. This guy looks so good. He's almost got like a mullet because of this rat tail, which is great. Oh my gosh, some pretty decent articulation for considering the design. Suspenders are looking great. The arms, double jointed elbows. I mean, these are similar designs, so that they're just repeated parts, but this is working so well. Now, his crunch, I mean, does he have it? He still does pretty good. Shirt comes untucked, and then backwards isn't too bad. So this is great. Best articulation and safer to articulate than the original set. So this might be the go-to for poses and stuff. Oh, nice watch. I didn't even notice that. This is great. Yeah, I think it's a lot of it comes down to the design. Look at this. Oh God, it's just so well done. I'm very, very happy with these guys, and I'm sure it's my child brain. I mean, come on, we're collecting Ninja Turtles. My child brain is probably most excited because of how vibrant and toy-esque these things are. This is probably the most toy-esque set that NECA's ever released. And I do want to spotlight this creation here. I got this thanks to Duarte Studios. Is it Duarte? 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 I don't know. His name's Brian. This little, I don't know how this thing is supposed to connect, by the way. I need to look at that, but I assume like that, right? Anyway, you got the handle, you got the cord. Look at this, the cheapskate. Now this is 3D printed, and then some parts are painted, and then you have, that's actually a nice touch, using this kind of light looking sticker. The wheels, I would not expect or require the wheels to spin, but they do. But look at that. If you want your turtles to have their cheapskates, then there you go. I'll have a link down in the description. You can pick up yours, and then obviously some B-roll footage here of these things in action. There's even a rubber belt attached here to make this thing like it's functioning. This is great. So definitely a cool item, and something that I think a lot of us have been waiting for officially. So unofficially, problem solved. And that's what the hat looks like. It's built to go around his ears, and clearly this is made specifically for him. I mean, it was on his side of the box, and his hat is stuck to his head. But that is a nice little setup there. Alternatively, this is supposed to work, but I don't, it just kind of sits there. It doesn't even like lock on like the rest of it. Does it go over an ear? Nope, according to the box, it just sits there, so he's gonna have to be standing straight up for that thing to work. What if you have the original releases? Man, do these things look like not even close to being as nice. I mean, they're not bad, especially for the first time we ever got a Bebop and Rocksteady. I guess I just got a calendar alert. These things are so much better. Oh my God. And I dare not, I tried, but it's so tight to get this head off, and I don't think that's a good idea. So let's just not do that, but to compare them, well, there you go, vastly different. The new ones are superior for sure. And also, I just now noticed there's no cell shading, and I'm totally okay with that. I think it helps. Anyway, if you enjoyed these things, these incredible things, and you want to see some more stuff from NECA, then click the top link there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.